Every girl grows up learning how to love from what she saw and felt as a child. She learns how to love, how to give love, how to receive love, how to fix a fight, how to say sorry. So when she's older and gets into a relationship, all of those things come with her. If you don't understand what makes her happy or upset, you're going to continue to have the same problems over and over again. Today she's happy, the next she's sad. It feels like a roller coaster of emotions. If you take the time to understand that she might have a childhood trauma that makes her hypersensitive to abandonment, silent treatment, and all of that, then you would understand that most times her actions is not actually, it's not targeted at you. It's not personal. It's just because of some of the things that she's going through, some of the struggles that she has. This would make you see her with compassion. It will make you ask her more questions, get to know her on a deeper level, and that in itself would trigger her attraction for you. Because nothing is as attractive as a man who can see us truly, who can understand us, who we know that with this man I'm safe, I can tell him anything. When a woman feels that for you, then she's going to be very attracted to you. So men need to understand this. Everything is not on the surface level alone. There are things that go deeper than the surface level. So get to understand her. I think it's even a good thing to try to know a woman first before you begin to invest your emotions and every other thing. Because nowadays we've seen situations where people just meet and the next day they've had sex already. You barely know this person. You don't have time to vet her a little bit and know who she is before you invest all of your emotions. And then when you begin to experience some of these characters or some of these things we do, you begin to complain and you're like, it's almost as if I don't know this person. Of course, you don't know her. You've not taken the time to ask the right questions. And I don't mean this in an investigative manner, of course. Okay, you can get to know someone by just observing them, by holding out the sex first. This in itself confuses a lot of things. The moment you mix up your emotions like that, you think you know the person, but you don't. That is one of the biggest mistakes a lot of us do, and this goes both ways, even for the men too. For some of us women, we just give ourselves without knowing who the man is, and it's very wrong because at the end of the day, when you start having these issues, you realize that it becomes so tormenting, such that you can't leave and you don't want to stay. You can't leave because you're already emotionally entangled and you don't want to stay because of the misunderstandings are just too many. So get to know a woman for real. Know her deeper than the surface level. Know her deeper than the beauty, the physical attributes. And she will be attracted to you. One other thing you need to understand about women that will trigger our attraction for you is the fact that we respect boundaries. If you're a man that allows a woman walk all over you, you say you don't like this thing, she does it time and time again, and you keep condoning it, she's not going to respect you. And when she does not respect you, she might not be able to love you genuinely. Because for me, I don't know how I can love something that I don't respect. It's That's just the way we women are. I don't know if you have arguments about this, please bring it up. But I can't feel that love for something I do not respect. So boundary to us is very essential in a man's life. If you tell her that, oh babe, I don't like it when you hang out too late in the night, you're always hanging out with your male friends, and she keeps doing this same thing over and over and over again, and you keep condoning her excuses. All right, she's telling you, oh, this is my day one nigga. I need to hang out now. Can't I go partying? You keep lowering your standards, thinking that you're being accommodating. Oh, she could come around. This babe, she's just too fine. I don't want to trigger her. I don't want to let her. No, you're letting your standards down, and trust me, that thing you're scared of, she leaving you, she's going to leave eventually because she might not be able to have respect for you, and she might not be able to value you enough to love you. So you need to maintain your standards, maintain your boundaries. It's very important to us, even generally in life. If you don't know how to maintain your boundaries, everybody is going to walk all over you. If you say you don't like a certain thing and people keep doing that thing to you and you keep hanging out with these same people, taking all of the trash, they'll just think you're just this one, Amumu now, this one, I beg, no level. That is how it will come across. especially for a woman. So maintain your boundaries, know where to draw the line, regardless of how you feel about her, because you're trying to protect yourself, you're trying to protect the relationship. The relationship, especially at the initial stage, is still very fragile. You get to a point in a relationship where you can say, oh, I know my partner. Oh, he's my husband. Ah, I know him now. Now my guy. You get to that point, you can call him my guy because you truly know him. But that initial stage when you're still getting to know each other is still very fragile. And the foundation you lay is very, very important. It determines how the relationship will move on, whether it's going to be for the long term or it will just break off along the road. Also, in as much as a lot of men out there just think that nowadays some women are just plain evil, they're just out there for you, they don't deserve any good thing. Sometimes it depends on the kind of woman you attract into your life. And that's why I'm talking about boundaries. You keep allowing her walk all over you from the beginning, and you think that along the line she's just going to come to her senses and begin to respect your boundaries. No, whatever you allow from the inception is what continues. All right, so what kind of woman do you let into your life? Because I, for one, for example, I have my own boundaries. If I'm in the dating market now, for example, there are men that won't even come my way, that we're not going to even talk past the first day. Why? Because I have my boundaries. I have things that I wouldn't want you to do. And when I see the signs that you're going to do these things, I will just stay away from you. So we are not even going to have a relationship at all. So what kind of woman do you let into your life? Some of you think you want a wife, a homely woman that can do homely things. I just want, a homely woman. And then you go to the club and pick a girl that practically lives in the club. No judgment, but then we see things differently based on how we're raised and based on the things we expose ourselves to. Okay, a girl that you picked up from the club who goes to the club 6 days a week, and you're trying to convert her to that homely girl that will now stay at home, take care of the kids and all of that. Well, miracle happens. I believe in miracle, absolutely. All right. But the truth of the matter is, what you allow is what is going to continue. So don't allow rubbish from the beginning, and then along the line you now begin to expect something different. It doesn't always work out that way. Okay, so be mindful of the people you even bring into your life to start with. Watch your boundaries. It's very, very important. Watch your boundaries and understand that we react based on our traumas. Some of us have seen our mothers struggle with our fathers all through our lives, and now we think that basbos is a normal thing, that we need to have it like every day. If it's not happening every day in my marriage or in our relationship, then our relationship is not interesting enough. Sometimes when you're able to understand these things, then that's when you begin to have the right conversations. And that's when you begin to grow and mature into that relationship. At the end of the day, attracting a woman is not just about what you wear, how you look. Some people focus so much on their looks, which is not a bad thing, but you need to balance it. You need to have the ability to listen, to look keenly, not just on the physical beauty, but on the attributes, on the character. How does she behave? When you tell her, for example, that you're going to pick her up by 4 p.m. and you don't come, then you later show up by 6, how does she behave? How does she react? Does she just say, oh, it's okay, it's fine? Or does she just cause a scene? Do you get? These are the things you look out for. These are the things you watch. That way you're able to understand where she's coming from. We women as girls, because we're girls first before we become women, we learn how to love from the things we see and perceive as children. We learn how to love, how to give love, how to forgive, how to settle our differences. For some women, they can't even settle their differences until they bring third parties into the matter. For some people, they can amicably settle their differences without bringing anybody. In fact, they don't even want anybody to come into the matter and know about it. It all boils down to the beginning. How did she grow up? So your ability to understand all of these things will make you get her to be very attracted to you. It's good to look nice, to smell good, to have a very good disposition, to look masculine and all of that. But it's also good to open your eyes, see beyond her beauty, understand her, and set the necessary boundaries. Love grows when there is mutual respect, clear boundaries, and deep connection. So don't just chase beauty alone, chase understanding. The right woman will respect you more, love you deeper, and feel safe around a man who knows how to lead with kindness and understanding. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video is of help to you somehow. Don't forget to leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.